5 years ago, last Sunday, Paddy Clancy took a wife. 'Twas little Bridget Bailey who was fixing him for life. So he gave a wooden wedding, the event to celebrate, and he sent out invitations to his friends both small and great. Now everyone was supposed to bring a present made of wood. Some of the things they brought were bad and some were very good, but everyone he came, he did the very best he could. When Clancy had a wedding made of wood, well, there were all kinds of wood brought to the house that night. Soft wood and hard wood and kindling wood to light. Wooden shavings enough to fill a bed were brought to Clancy's house when he was 5 years wed. The first one to get there was Pat Houlihan. He brought in a present, a Japanese fan. Then came Moloney, as neat as a pin. He brought a cradle for to rock the baby in. O'Brien brought a sawhorse, handsomely engraved. O'Toole he brought a cord of wood for which he didn't pay. Murphy brought the clothespins and Ryan brought the broom. It looked as though a lumber yard exploded in the room. And there was wood that came from China, wood that came from Spain, wood from Jerusalem across the raging main, wood that came from Russia, sent by the Tsar, wood from County Limerick, enough to build a car, wood that came from Scotland, wood that came from Wales, wood that came from England, wood that came from jails. They passed around the whiskey and they passed around the ale. When the glass it wasn't big enough, they used a wooden pail. Everyone was feeling good, no one was feeling dry. They all were in their glory and the glory it was high. Someone asked Clancy, would he sing the song? Clancy said he would, but his voice was gone. Up jumped Moloney and he gave a recitation all about the kinds of wood that grew in every nation. Because such a racket it was hard to keep it mum. O'Brien called Moloney an educated bum. So up jumped Moloney and he hit him such a whack, raised up a lump in the middle of his back. That was the signal and they all began to fight. The women hollered murder and they said it wasn't right. O'Brien threw the frying pot and then the frying pan. Murphy threw the poker and he hit the Houlihan. Patrick lost his false teeth and through the window dove. Moloney sat down on the red hot stove. There was all kinds of wood went flying through the air. Brady hit O'Grady with the handle of the chair. Murphy grabbed Sullivan and threw him on the bed, stabbed him with the clothespin and left him there for dead. The police caught 25 and 30 got away. They took them up before the judge the very next day. The judge looked them over as before him they stood. He gave them 60 days in jail. Now they're all sawing wood.